اهلا بيك.
اهلا. اسمك رؤوف مش كده؟
هو انتوا اللي ضاحكين عليكم قاعدينكم هنا في الصحراء؟
صحراء. اهدوا يا جدعان. دايما في اي خلاف بيبقى فيه جانب صح وجانب غلط. اقول لك ايه دايما اللي بيكون الجانب الغلط؟
الجهل.
لا، هو خلينا اصغلك في
Difference
لو
is
سوء التفاهم.
making the wrong feature is a misunderstanding.
هو ليه غلط؟
For any part is understanding
تعملوه هنا
that there is something wrong. That's what we're trying to do, is
عشان تفضلوا على نفس
train the
حاولوا تفهموا نفسكم ان في
effective
حاجات بتحقق في البلد
mind, trying to make yourself that there are things in the world. I want to tell you the truth. Are you free to judge it? It is the devil.
ذكريات ارشيف مصر
One of the memories of Egypt archives,
اللي انت بتحاول
Egypt's
تجيبها.
event that you are strongly
ما حدش مستخدمها
trying to
في حاجة.
deny.
دلوقتي
As you can see,
وأعمال مناسبة.
full
نقدر
of
نروح ونبني في العشوائية.
buildings to try, instead of going to build in the random areas. What else I wish to say? It is the periodic unemployment. Your father was one of its victims 3 years ago, time of the COVID-19.
كمان بعد فترة قليلة قللنا
Egypt was the minimum of vulnerables.
نسبة الامراض. عايزك بقى تنكر ان مصر بتعاني منها.
Deny
الولاد بتموت كل سنة بسبب
that
الإهمال
Egypt
والنقص
is
المواد.
suffering
المستشفيات دي موجودة أصلاً.
the memory of the hospital, that we all know that Egypt is having the records of the spread of specific diseases. I wish to deny the results of the eradication of the virus C. That was late to overcome the campaign of this virus C. That would lead us to another problem, which is the fear of each one interest. There are causes that are funny.
إنما في ناس تانية كتير منهم.
Other people a lot using that the food
هو مين قال لهم إن مصر
production to be stored in their homes. Who told them that Egypt can do so? Even though they are not doing this, I and my family living in the slums, our families lived in ignorance, disease, and increase of prices. Do not ask from them to bear this crisis. This negative impact or the features view would let you do so. You've crossed this and ally caused this crisis and overcome. We've seen this scene and outcome, and many of them that are living in unfair features. If you don't like the status, start of yourself. I remember the saying, when I sit on an ant among the mountain, never carried a piece of sand on top of mountain. Cooperate all together, the good comes in together. They came all together by wives. Cooperate together. We've here learned to carry our responsibility, even though a student, engineer or a physician, they should have two wings. The first one, the Almighty as the monitor, and the second wing is the love of our nation, is Egypt. Before you object, you think about the problem, if it is deserves the objection or can be overcome. Cannot just trace the rumors without any thinking. Ultimately, I'm very proud that I grown up playing in Egypt. Egypt is our beloved country. It should deserve what we are need to do for her. Long live Egypt! Long live Egypt! Long live Egypt! Good afternoon, Mr. President. We welcome you, Omar and Sam, from our poly-PR project entitled is producing building production that's solving the problem of the era, which is the global warming and the increase of the CO2. It does not actually affect our health, it affects our economy indirectly. We have the idea after the COP27, known the whole world is paying attention. We are in a STEM, how to store big quantities in CO2 and after interaction could be transformed in materials to be used in construction, starting by a tube to separate the CO2 from other carbonate materials. We've made an integration with another research team to reason the efficacy of the project and knew how to deal with one of the biggest challenges that are facing us to this era. My name is Yusuf from Cairo. It's a great honor to be here with you. Our project is to produce the ink from the manufacturer's waste. As said by my colleagues, to overcome the emissions of the CO2, they had only one challenge, which is the carbonate waste from the manufacturers instead of paying too much money and make the ink product to be able to make a local and domestic product and overcome the non-use and wasted in the environment. They are consistent of the formula and the carbonate waste is a simulation of the manufacturer line production to control all the specification of the ink according to the services entered, such as printing and others, to make a self-efficacy product and maybe, God willing, to be able to export it outside. Welcome to you, Sir Yassine. Second from the STEM, Egypt is the pioneer of the renewable energy producers. After following the COP27, concerning or paying too much concern about the green hydrogen, we've researched that to be produced by the electrical analysis of the water that produce some challenges with this electricity waste coming from the clean hydrogen. We've made a research to produce the hydrogen in the same efficacy in an affordable price and can be used in the industry and agriculture, or transform the thermal power by using the Voltaire to transform the difference of the thermal degrees. And we've already participated in a competition in several countries. Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Mustafa Sabri from Alexandria. I have Safwat from Al Giza. To finding an effective and medical solution to overcome the spinal cord pain. Our goal is just to find a sustainable solution to overcome the pain, to assist the patient. Could be at the lower type of the feet, and they use some painkillers. Our idea is simple, but it has a very great challenge, is to link the field of the bones with the cosmic fields. We've went to Almenia University to execute the first trial. To conclude, me and Safwat and our parents are the dearest one. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Nothing just because of her support. She was the reason to think about a remedy for this problem. She insisted to make the first trial to be on her, the first volunteer. Well, excuse you, Mr. President, to be here with me on the stage. Thank you, Mr. President. It was very difficult. She never knew to be here with us.
مش عارفة أوصف. مش عارفة أتكلم حقيقي يعني أنا لما فكرت إن أنا أتطوع وأساعد مصطفى.
When I thought to assist Mustafa in his idea, to assist him to feel confident, to feel that there is a support and I believe in him. My dream was, when I knew about this type of schools, that they are adopt the minds, I exerted a lot of effort to submit his paper. When he entered, I wanted to be the first one to support him. I love to strongly support him to be the first case for his trial. Never imagined to reach here. I'm very pleased, very much to stand if you never expected or dreamed of. I thank you all together, and I thank Mustafa very much to be a reason of being here. I am speechless. Thank you, Mr. President.
حابين نستغل وجود حضرتك معانا النهارده يا سياده الرئيس ونقدم رساله شكر لناس
use your presence here and extend a thank you message for our supporters who believed in us and our capabilities to be here. Allow us, Mr. President, to extend the solution to our masters in STEM schools. Let them be beside you, and we'll give him a big applause to them all together.